And as we come on the air tonight, Tropical Storm ISAIAS is moving through the northeast. This live look here from Manhattan, and the sun is out, but there's concern for some of the skyscrapers and the tropical storm bringing the area's strongest winds since they got hit by Superstorm Sandy. Its impacts there mean this storm moved out very quickly here, making landfall in North Carolina yesterday. Also, Governor Roy Cooper says that speed of the storm saved us from the worst of the damage. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Wickersham.
I'm Erica Bryant. Unfortunately, tonight we are reporting that 2 people were killed in this storm and at least 20 others were hurt. Our team coverage on the aftermath of ISAIAS in our area starts right now with meteorologist John Ahrens. He's in Severe Weather Center 9.
And Erica, one of the big striking things I see from this is just the fact that it is maintaining its tropical storm status. It's been pretty much inland all day and still producing winds at least sustained 40 miles an hour. And right now it's bringing severe storms and potentially tornadoes to eastern Massachusetts, very heavy rain to eastern New York and the rest of New England. And it will continue tropical storm strength even as it moves across the country. It's not until it gets into Canada that's when it becomes a tropical depression. Now, that storm is being pushed by a front that's kind of keeping it away from any progress farther inland, and that's producing some storms across Hickory and upper Iredell County. But I want to take you to the worst spot where ISAIAS brought the most damage in Bertie County, specifically the town of Windsor, just north of Williamston. Some of the pictures here are unbelievable, and the damage is catastrophic.
It's hard to believe there were homes here once, yards where children played, beds where they felt safe. Now everything is rubble. This is the path of the damage. Hurricane Isaias made landfall at Ocean Isle, then moved slightly northeast, keeping its strongest winds to the east, hitting Southport. And then as it moved out of North Carolina, it brought its worst destruction here to a small town called Windsor in Bertie County.
It's bad. It doesn't look real, something that you see on TV.
One of the real dangers in a tropical storm is the twisting winds that can spawn tornadoes, and that's exactly what happened to this small mobile home park.
It's nothing there. You can look across the field, you can actually see the frame of a mobile home across the field. Vehicles are turned over.
There were 10 homes here. From this chopper video today, what's left looks like dust. When you look up close, the tornado flung cars onto their sides, trees sheared in half. And the very picky nature of a tornado, some homes are nothing but rubble. But right next door, 2 trailers left unscathed.
We have crews out going door to door in the neighborhood trying to confirm not only who has been damaged, but if they're missing people, trying to find them.
What you see below, the people sifting through the damage, aren't victims trying to put their lives back together. They're rescue crews trying to find more victims, even the smallest ones left looking for their families.
Well, there is some good news here. Police reported 2 children missing in Bertie County this morning. They have been found safe and sound. Now, once ISAIAS left there, it moved pretty much across the Virginia border. These are a look at the storm reports across Virginia and a lot of tornadoes. The actual path that it took was from Oak Island, pretty much right through eastern North Carolina, and then into eastern Virginia. And this is where we had damage at an apartment complex in Suffolk, blowing out the windows of cars. Then we tracked the storm as it moved to the northeast, where it's still causing some major flooding right now. In Ocean City, Maryland, we saw trees blowing in the wind, but even as ISAIAS kept moving, it still packed a punch. A tornado spotted in Ocean City, New Jersey. Look at there. You see the funnel there? Clearly touching all the way to the ground. We know at least 1 tree has fallen there, and we still have a lot more to show you here from here at home. Our Dave Faraday went to Ocean Isle where this storm came ashore, and look at that. Look at the fires there. Dave's coming up in just about a half hour with the report on that. And I'm going to be up in 15 minutes as we track ISAIAS still on the move. Scott?
All right, John, thank you. And just 2 hours ago, we heard from Governor Roy Cooper this afternoon talking about evacuees during a pandemic. He said the state opened up 24 shelters for people who had to evacuate and couldn't go to stay with family or in a hotel, as was encouraged because of the pandemic. The people were screened for any symptoms before they were allowed in. A plan the governor said they've been working on for months.
State and local emergency managers that are already working around the clock on COVID-19 spent months preparing for a hurricane, detailing the extra precautions we would need this year during the pandemic.
And like many businesses, the hurricane forced about a dozen or so COVID-19 testing sites to temporarily shut down.